Hi guys, good morning and happy Friday. How are you doing? I hope that you are having a great time and of course that you have the time to assist this live lesson. So as you can see, I'm having a walk in the park because I wanted to enjoy this snowy landscape that, as you can see from my background, it is snowing today in my town. So I see that some of you are starting coming, and as usual, before starting my lesson, I would like to have a feedback from you about the audio and the video of this lesson. So good morning everyone. How are you doing? I hope that you are enjoying, you are having the chance to enjoy this snowy climate in case that it is snowing also in your town. Can you please give me a feedback about the audio and the video, please, as usual? And what else? What else can I say before starting the lesson? This is the weekend before the elections. Are you going to vote? Are you going to express your preference about the candidates that are going to take part in these elections that will take place this weekend? Good morning, Giovanni. Welcome. So, okay, thank you, Tiziana. You are telling me feedback about the audio. Fantastic. Good morning, everyone. So, guys, today, as you know, the topic of the lesson will be talking in English at the restaurant. I wanted to make this video because many of you asked me to provide you with some information about the lexicon to use at the restaurant. Tiziana, for example, I remember that you wrote me an email to talk about this topic, and then also Eleonora asked me a specific email in order to take in consideration this topic. Good morning, in the meantime, good morning, Patrizia, good morning, Ettore, and welcome to this lesson. So, guys, now let's start with our lesson. As you know, when you are going to a restaurant, the people, the players that are involved in a conversation at the restaurant could be, first of all, the guest. The guest could be you or me and my boyfriend going to have a dinner at the restaurant. So, the guest, l'ospite. And then we have the waiter or waitress, cameriere. In English it is waiter if the waiter is a man, or waitress if the waiter, of course, is a woman. We call it waitress. Good morning, Berardo. Good morning, Monica. So we said the main players in a restaurant are the guest, the client, the waiter or waitress according to the gender, a seconda del sesso, according to the gender. And then we have the head waiter, that is what we call in Italian caposala. So the person who is responsible of the work, all the staff of the waiters and waitresses. And then we can have also the receptionist, so the person that is in charge of replying to the calls that the restaurant receives. So we said guest, waiter or waitress, the head waiter, and the receptionist. In the meantime, good morning, Laura. Good morning, Isa. Good morning, Ivan. So, I have prepared some sentences that you can use when you are having a dinner or a lunch at the restaurant. First of all, before coming to a restaurant, we usually we usually reserve a table at the restaurant. I remind you that the verbs book and reserve mean in Italian prenotare. So how do you book or reserve a table at a restaurant? Usually the questions that we ask when we want to book a table at the restaurants are questions like, do you have any free tables? Do you have any free tables? So I invite you to repeat the questions after me. Do you have any free tables? Or I'd like to make a reservation. I'd like to make a reservation. Or I'd like to book a table. I'd like to reserve a table. So these are the main questions or the main sentences that we say when we want to make a reservation, we want to make a booking. The waiter, usually the head waiter or the receptionist that is replying to our call, can ask us, when for, that means per quando, when for, or for what time, perché ora, for how many people, per quante persone. So, to the sentence, to the statement, I'd like to reserve a table, the question that the head waiter can ask us could be when for, per quando, for how many people, or for what time, perché ora. Once we are at the restaurant, so we arrive at the restaurant where we are going to enjoy a dinner or a lunch, when we come at the restaurant, we say, I have a reservation. I've got a reservation under the name Monica Perna, for example, in my case. I have a reservation under the name Monica Perna. On the opposite side, when it can happen that we come at the restaurant and the head waiter immediately welcomes us saying, do you have a reservation? Under what name do you have a reservation? Quindi ha una prenotazione. A che nome ha una prenotazione? Under what name do you have a reservation? And then, once we have given the head waiter our name, we usually listen to this sentence. The waiter tells us, please follow me. That means, prego, mi segua. Please follow me. Or when we are going to sit down, the waiter can tell us, allow me. The verb allow me is the verb that is the expression that the waiter says when he pulls out the chair. He pulls out the chair to let the guest sit down and then pushes the chair back. Pulls out the chair to let the guest to sit down, and then the waiter pushes the chair back. So it means that the waiter takes out the chair, let the guest sit down, and so he pushes the chair back. In the meantime, while doing this action, the correct sentence to use is allow me. So if you are working as a waiter in a restaurant and you are welcoming a foreign customer, remember the expressions please follow me, prego mi segua, and allow me when you're helping a person to sit down. Once we have taken our seat at our table, it comes the time to order our meal. And how can we order? First of all, the first question that we ask is, can I please see the menu? Or could I please see the menu? Menu is our menu. Posso vedere il menu? Posso avere il menu? Can I please see the menu? Or can I please see the wine list? Can I please see the wine list? Posso vedere la carta dei vini? Or do you have any specials? Do you have any specials? Avete delle specialità da consigliare, da proporre? Or what do you recommend? Che cosa mi consiglia? So remember, the questions that we usually ask when we sit down at the table and we want to order are, could I please see the menu? Could I please see the wine list? Or do you have any specials? Or what do you recommend? Once we have looked at the menu, the waiter can come back to our table asking us, are you ready to order? Siete pronti ad ordinare? Are you ready to order? The guest then starts ordering the meal. Sometimes we want to specify the waiter that we have some specific preferences or that we have some recommendations for the chef. For example, we can say, I am on a diet. I am on a diet. That means sono a dieta. Or I am severely allergic to. Sono fortemente allergico a. I am severely allergic to. For example, we can say, I am severely allergic to dairy products. Dairy products are all the products that contain milk. So, for example, cheese or something similar that contains milk. So, the sentences that we can say are, for example, I am on a diet, or I am severely allergic to dairy products. Or I am a vegetarian. That means sono vegetariano. I am a vegetarian. Once we have informed the chef about our preferences or recommendation because we are severely allergic to something, we are ready to order. I already explained to you that when we are ordering something at the restaurant, the verb that we tend to use is a verb in the will future form, because you know that the will future is a future that we use to express a decision on the spot. So, in order to make our reservation, or our order better, we will say, for example, I will take, and then we say what we are going to take. For example, we can say, for my starter, I will take a soup. That means, per iniziare, I will take, ordino una zuppa. For my starter, I will take a soup. What does it mean for my starter? Starter is the English word that we use to define, to express the antipasto, what in Italian we call antipasto. In Italian, antipasto is translated in English starter. Then usually menus outside Italy are composed of starters and then what we call in English main course. The main course is piatto principale. Usually it is composed of meat or fish plus a side dish. Side dish is what we call in Italian contorno. So, just to recap, we have starter, that yes, as Tiziana says, it is appetizer. Yes, it could be. Even if appetizer usually are finger food, they represent finger food. Starters could be, for example, cold cuts, antipasti di salumi, cold cuts or cheese. So, something that we usually eat before the main course. The main course, portata principale, main course, is composed of meat and fish plus a side dish. Side dish, as I already told you, is contorno. If we are going to order a steak, steak is a bistecca. If we are going to order a steak, the waiter could ask us, "How would you like your steak?" Or how would you like your steak cooked? Quindi come vuole la bistecca? He's talking about how we want it cooked, come la vogliamo cotta. And in this case, there are different expressions that you have to keep in mind. So, for example, you would like to eat a steak that is rare. Rare means al sangue, rare. Or medium rare. Medium rare means media cottura. Or, very good, Tiziana, as Tiziana wrote, well done. Well done means ben cotta. So remember that if the waiter asks us, how would you like your steak? We can reply rare, medium rare, or well done. Well done means ben cotta. In case that we are ordering something that is written in the menu, but is not available in the kitchen, we already saw this expression. The waiter can reply to us, "I'm sorry, we are out on that." to be out on something, it means that you have finished the availability of a product. In this case, an ingredient, for example. So if we are going to order something and then the waiter replies us, sorry, we are out of that, it means that it is written in the menu, but unfortunately it is not available in the kitchen. Once we have ordered, the waiter, in order to get the final confirmation of our order, can say, is that all? That means è tutto? Or anything else? That means desidera dell'altro? So these are the main two questions that the waiter can ask us in order to recap our order. So, is that all? Or anything else? Desidera dell'altro? È tutto? In case that we want to know how long the preparation of our dish is going to take, we can ask this question. How long will it take? How long will it take? That means, quanto ci vuole? Quanto tempo richiede la preparazione di questo piatto? How long will it take? Okay. Then, during the meal, in case that we want to call the attention of the waiter, it is just sufficient to use the. Be aware of the microphone on your zipper, please. Okay. Sorry. I hope that now the audio is better. Okay, thank you, Ettore. Do not hesitate to give me a feedback about the audio, of course. So I was saying that in case that we want to call the attention of the waiter during our meal, the expression to use is just excuse me. So if you want to call the attention of the waiter, just say excuse me, and so the waiter will come to our table. Once the waiter delivers us our meal, a good way to say buon appetito in English is, do you know how to say buon appetito? Let's see if somebody knows how to say buon appetito. So in the meantime, I show you this park here in my town so that you can see the situation of the snow. Okay, so do you know how to say buon appetito in English? Usually the waiter delivers us the dish to our table, and then he or she says, nobody? Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your food. Very good, Luca. Enjoy your meal or enjoy your food, or even just enjoy. Enjoy means buon appetito. Or it can happen that a waiter also says bon appétit in French. So it depends. Then it depends on the waiter, of course. But enjoy or enjoy your meal are the most proper expressions that we can use in order to wish our guest to enjoy what they have ordered. If we have also ordered wine, the waiter can also ask who would like to taste the wine. Chi assaggia il vino? Chi prova il vino? Who would like to taste the wine? If we have ordered water, the question that the waiter asks us is still or sparkling water. That means acqua naturale o frizzante. Still water or sparkling water. Still water, acqua naturale. Sparkling water, acqua frizzante. So still or sparkling water. And then at the end of the meal, when he's going to clean our table, sbaraccare, to clean our table, the waiter can ask, was everything all right? Was everything okay? Andava tutto bene? So this is a question that the waiter can ask us. During the meal or during the dinner or the lunch, we can also ask the waiter for additional orders, for example. For example, if we want to order another bottle of wine, we could just say, another bottle of wine, please. That means in Italian, ci può portare un'altra bottiglia di vino? In English, it is much more simpler and shorter. Another bottle of wine, please. If we want some more bread, for example, it is just sufficient to say, some more bread, please. Or if we want to drink jug, for example, tap water, we can just ask, a jug of tap water, please. Do you understand what is the meaning of tap water? So it is not sparkling or still, as I told you before, tap water. What is tap water? Let's see if somebody knows the meaning of tap water. And so, for example, we can ask for a jug of tap water. So, a jug, I don't know if you know this word jug, J-U-G, is caraffa. Tap water, acqua di rubinetto. Very good, Valentina, because tap in English is rubinetto. Tap water is acqua del rubinetto. Fantastic, Valentina. Great, Luca. Very well done. Perfect. Once we are going to complete our meal, for example, we can say, could I see the dessert menu? Could I see the dessert menu? Or could I have a look at the dessert menu? Dessert menu è il menù dei dolci, of course. Menu, we already saw this word. Remember, pay attention to the pronunciation. Menu is not menu, menu in English. Or then, can I have a coffee, please? Just to conclude our meal. If we particularly enjoyed our meal, we can report to the waiter the following sentence. We can say, for example, everything delicious, report it to the chef, please. Tutto perfetto, andava tutto bene, lo dica pure, faccia I nostri complimenti allo chef. So everything was delicious, report it to the chef, please. Lo dica allo chef, lo riferisca allo chef. Unfortunately, while at the restaurant, we can meet some problems that usually are related to the food that we have ordered. So, for example, when the waiter delivers us a dish, we can say, this is not what I ordered. Non è quello che ho ordinato. This is not what I ordered. This is not what I ordered. Non è quello che ho ordinato. Se ti è piaciuto l'estratto di questa lezione, iscriviti al canale, attiva le notifiche, ma soprattutto, per saperne di più, clicca sul link in descrizione. Ci vediamo dall'altra parte!